But how are you doing?
How are you?
You know what? It's been tough. It's life. Life has been tough, bro. I've been looking into like buying like property, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how expensive everything could truly get. Because it's like not even apartment, the condo that I was looking at is not even that crazy big. They asked for 200 bands for this like room and a half, kinda.
COVID messed up a lot when they started, and this is again we're an area where like I feel like the government is fake because it was is legal. I still think for investment firms to buy whatever, which includes land and properties and all the rest of that stuff. So BlackRock just went and bought up. They paid too much for the houses that already existed and just raised the price of everything just so they could get it off the market and it be in their possession, which they have the money to do so. So it's like it's fake. There's enough houses. There's too many houses.
There's too many houses right now, especially when you go to like LA. There's like this whole big, like one of the, like the biggest apartment complexes that nobody lives in because they're just saving it. Like, how do you do that? How are you able to do that when you have like the most homeless folks in the United States?
What messes me up more is the ones on Billionaires Row in New York. I don't know if you remember when we went this, like there's a super skinny one. They built that building so shittily that the people that did have apartments there sold them. You bought that apartment not to live in. It's an investment. It's built so shit that they're like, I don't even want this.
Oh my god.
All kind of water leaks and all kind of dumb stuff. So it's like, why?
On Billionaires Row?
In this super skinny, super tall building, yes.
Oh my god, that's dumb.
I think it has like the craziest ratio to like height to width of any building, whatever. That's why it has this was a while ago, so I don't expect you to remember this, but it has gaps, like floors where there's
so
nothing,
the air could go through,
so it doesn't sway.
Oh my god.
So they messed it up very bad. And now those same people are just like, I'm gonna buy everything else to make y'all mad. Like it's like I can't live in my billionaire house. Y'all don't get to live anywhere.
And you know what? The part that's pissing me off the most, it's like I wanted to buy the condo, but like the more I look at it, I'm like, this is even a bad investment to begin with. I'm gonna lose money if I don't just have this house forever.
Me personally, I understand the allure to getting a condo, especially if you don't want to take care of anything. Right, I understand the ladies that want to live in apartments and the condos and shit like that. You're like, I don't want to cut no fucking grass. I don't want to fix anything. I get that. I get that for the dudes as well. I'm not being sexist. But if you're gonna ask me, you might as well, if you're gonna spend the exact same amount of money, go get you like some actual land with a house on it, because the cities are only gonna expand.
Yeah, that's true.
So at some point, you're gonna be able to sell that for way more than that condo's ever gonna be worth.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But my whole thing is, I want it so I can like have a place to hide away from like everybody else. That's the point. Like,
house in the country is pretty secluded.
Yeah, that's true. But I'd want like something that like looks over the city, and I feel like Batman for a little bit.
I get the vibe. I really do, because I think I've shown you where I want to live. That, yeah, I really do. But that's more of a like, I gotta be so up that
it would even make sense.
It's like I don't even really need it, but I just can kind of be, you know?
Because I'm Batman. Yeah, no, I feel that. Oh my god, this being broke shit will be the death of me, bro. This shit will be the death. I tried to get gas today, and I'm like, bro, I can't even get gas today. I gotta wait.
Can't even get gas. I cannot pay bills and eat. So,
oh my god, it's very much pick lights or food.
No, it's very much swipe that credit card and hope that there's enough room.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting a second job,
bro.
Yeah.
The fact that folks have 2-3 jobs will never not scare me, because it's like, how the fuck are you supposed to work, go back home, sleep, and then go back to your next job? I want the day off.
56 hours a week. 56 hours a week. I might get one day off, maybe. And if I don't get that day off, it'll be 64 hours.
Is your check gonna be crazy at the end of the 2 weeks?
Fuck no.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I'm working one full week in like 4 or 5 days, and then I'm doing 2 days at my other job on my days off.
So it's not even the one where it's like you're making more money on the other one? It's the trash job that's making you go?
The trash job is really what's fucking me up altogether.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get less hours there, but then that will just end up in less money. So I'm really just getting less hours so I don't feel like killing myself every day. Or so I don't feel like unaliving myself. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry. But yeah, that's like it has no real benefits for me to really be there. I every day question like, do I want the benefits of this that bad?
Honestly, I'm telling you, literally while you're there, you should get a journal and write down every thought that you have. Buy some lines made, take some lines made, and just write every single thought and just hope you get one that's the $1 million idea. Because of, especially like, I'm the same way at work, because like my job like is mostly just sitting and talking with folks, and then there's like long stretches where I'll literally sit and do nothing for 3 hours in a day, and it's like I can't let this time just go to waste. It's wasteful at that point. So I try and like force myself to be like, you know what, I gotta be as creative as I can in this small block that I do got. But it's like, why am I working overtime at work? This is ass. This is so ass.
I hate this job so much. It has me about to start doing open mics because something got to hit, bro. Something got to work. I don't even think I'm that funny, but just something got to, bro. It got to be something, bro.
Bro.
I'm gonna start drawing. I'm ass. I don't even draw. I'm just something, bro.
I'll get better at something. Something must work.
Once they pictures edited, I'm okay at it. I can get better. I promise. Like I just need anything else.
Oh my god, bro! I'm telling you, bro. Pick up a camera. Tell someone you're doing their wedding. That's I'm telling you, bro. Give you 2 bands.
I'm better at like Instagram pictures. I don't think wedding pictures are my vibe. I'll edit the fuck out some Instagram pictures. I'll have your portfolio looking like you got professional shit done.
Oh my god! I remember doing a photo shoot. Not even photo shoot. It was a graduation that it was so ass that they didn't even want to pay me after, but they like reluctantly gave me the check.
Yeah. I won't do that to you.
My homie that does photography like for a living, he said you're gonna have one bad shoot for every 10. You're gonna have one bad shoot. So just hope it's not too big of a shoot.
That's what I was thinking about doing for my open mics, like literally just keeping a tally. And once I get too deep into the red as far as bad sets, I'll just be like, you know what? Let me just kill myself. Or I'm gonna lie myself. Sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry.
Every single day it just get worse. That's what you're telling me.
Like literally, it's like I'll have like little special tick marks and stuff, and it's like, well, this one was definitely worse than that. And then once we have too many like progressively getting worse, it's like, yeah.
Once we get to the 78% mark, it's like, all right, I think that's enough of this.
I think this is my last sunrise. Yeah.
Jesus. This is a dark episode. Okay, yeah. I feel it. I don't blame you though.
Financial hardships, man.
It's
either that or rob, and I refuse to be that black. I really do.
I only got so many black and milds in me before it's just too much.
Literally.
But no, fuck. You should do the stand-up thing, bro. Do the stand-up. Because honestly, I feel like they'll even clap for you as long as you get the courage to even get on the stage.
I've just seen so much bad stand-up. You watched Kill Tony?
No, who's that?
Oh, man, it's a great show. You should go watch it tonight. I watched so much bad sets, whether that be live or at Kill Tony, that I'm like, I just really don't want to be that person. Kill Tony's worse because you do a bad set and then they interview you afterwards. So it's like you can't.
The
just
game
run away.
plan of what went wrong.
You can't just run away. They ask you a whole bunch of questions and they're like, "Well, you're not gonna just be boring. Tell me something interesting about yourself." Tony, they'll basically sit there and be like, "You're not gonna be boring the whole time. You will give us something interesting. I won't let you just be garbage on my show."
Wait, is it like what's it called? Is it like real stand-up or is it like written that way?
So Tony Hinchcliffe, he has a show where he has comedians come and they put their name in a bucket and then he pulls them at random and then they come up and they get a minute to do a set, right? So a lot of the people that get pulled have never done stand-up before, or they've done stand-up for 4 years but it's never been like consistent and they're so bad. they have no jokes.
Is it just like story?
So there are some people that have never done it before and they're just like garbage. Like there was this lady on yesterday, she legit scared me a little bit. Like she's just trauma dumping. Like there was no setup, no punchlines. It was just like, my life sucks.
Yeah, I was touched here, touched there.
It was so like, she legit scares me a little bit. She got them eyes, you know.
Oh my god.
It's through the TV too. It's insane. But there are some people.
Real quick. I went to a comedy show where the person had the eyes, but the thing is, she was young. So I'm just looking at her like, what have you been through that you're staring at me like this? But continue.
But there are people that have gone and they've done like, you can tell the people that when they say they've done months of comedy and they've done it like habitually,
Mm-hmm.
you can tell because there's set up punchline. You're not just going up on stage and just being ass.
Mm-hmm.
You at least have one thing that is like, oh, that was definitely supposed to be a joke at least.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There are some people where they've been doing it for years. Like there's a dude on the last episode with I think it was Joe List. He was the guest. They list them all by the guest. And he said he had been doing comedy for 14 years. He couldn't get through one joke without stuttering and stammering, and you could just everybody gets up there and is so nervous. But like he's been doing it for 14 years and basically couldn't get a joke out.
No fucking 14 years and still ass is horrendous.
Yeah, and the other thing that kind of scares me is the number of people I see walk out there and then they just go whoosh, the whole everything they prepared just gone immediately. They just forget it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't blame you having all these like eyes on you telling you to lock the fuck in. It's kind of tough. It's a difficult craft.
But when you've been doing it for
14
years, 4 years, and then I'm like, I feel like I'm cut for it. But then you just get up there, you're like, yeah, I don't have anything. It's easier when you're more established and you have go-to jokes.
Okay.
But when you're literally just starting to try to figure out jokes,
and you have nothing you can even pull from,
just standing there.
See, the thing that I don't want to get up there and just like get the whoosh and then start riffing and then the riffs just don't work.
You went with me to Comedy Corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember those 3 minutes? How long that felt as a viewer?
Yeah.
As a viewer.
Yeah. Double and triple if you're on that page.
That's the thing that gets me. And then nobody's like laughing, and you're like, I was really counting on some giggles to stretch this time out.
Honestly, that's why you have to come and pull up with your homies. That is the plan. Oh my god. I have a group of friends that like that's one of the things that they do where they bring a group of their friends in the front row so at least they know it won't be dead pitch silence, because I feel like the silence it what makes like trying to be a comedian all that worse, because it's like, what do you mean this is not even a slight nothing? Nah, that's crazy work, especially if I went and spent time and hours trying to craft this joke. No, I'm not going for that.
One of my other fears, since we're listing my comedy fears, is the number of like really good comedians that I've seen. Their first set murdered. They absolutely killed. Every set after that, they could not get just the worst bombs you've ever bombed.
Was it like, is it the people that's ruining it, or just like he doesn't have the same like verve?
I think it depends on the person. I think there are some people that just think that they're funny, so they'll come with different jokes. Or first time they just had the perfect energy. Like some people get on stage nervous, but you can like turn that into a nervous character.
Oh yeah.
And then I think there's times after your first time where you're like, that shouldn't have went the way it did, and then you're just like, it just kind of messes you up a little bit. You stutter, you stammer.
You never able to tell that joke the same way that you wrote it ever again.
Like a lot of people will say like their best set, like professional comedians, their best sets are when they have the worst days. Like when they're absolutely pissed, they're like just completely distraught.
There is nothing to make you jump out of your emotion.
That's not what it is. It's because of the energy that you have on stage. You can't recreate that genuine rage, not anger. Like you're like, oh man, I'll destroy anything right now. You can't recreate that and make it like
useful.
No, you can't recreate it for fun. You can't just because you want to. I can't just be like pissed off. And for some reason that's funny.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. No, I feel it. You know what? Would you want to do this once it gets to 1,000? Would that be 1,000 sub video?
1,000 sub video stand up? Oh man, I got to do it at some point, I guess, right?
And the thing is, bro, I don't want it to get to a thing where it's like you've been talking about trying to be a comedian for like 4-5 years, and then it's just like not one joke. It makes it an even more daunting task, because that's something I've noticed too, even with myself. When I say I'm gonna like try and do some shit and then I just don't do it, and then the days and then the months and then years pass through, it's like, fuck, I didn't do it. Well, there must have been a reason I didn't do it, and then it ruins it. But
yeah, I'll probably just comb through some of these videos, take some talking points, at least have somewhere to start from. Be like, well, I think that's funny. How do I turn that into a joke?
We'll see. We'll definitely see. You know what? Steal someone's joke and then have a new vibe to it. Try your best.
You would be surprised how
instantly people find that you stole some shit.
How deep comedy fans be into the comedy shit, or when you're doing somebody's style, depending on who it is, so obvious.
Oh, okay. What do you mean?
Like Mark Norman, I'm assuming you don't know who. Mark Norman has such a specific style. I think you were with me We saw Mark Norman in New York. We did. He has such a like just a dry like just like kind of.
Oh
style.
yes, I do. Yes, I do know who it is. The jacket. He had a jacket on. Yeah,
I think so. And he ends a lot of his jokes with comedy. Like you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like no, I know exactly who you're doing. Like, people that are inspired by Dave Chappelle, you tell your stories like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. Okay. I feel that. Ah, yeah. What would be your
Chris
draw?
Rock in here with the cross fingers. You know, he crosses his fingers for some reason. Yeah.
I miss Chris Rock. Not Chris Rock. I miss Kevin Hart. That's a comedian that I miss. Once he went and became famous, or like super duper famous, and just he never did the comedy stuff ever again because he had just no reason to do the comedy stuff ever again. But I miss it. I really miss. I feel like he has one of the better 3-act what's it called stand-up specials than everybody else. Because like even with Chappelle, I don't think he has a stronger 3 set than Kevin Hart.
I just wish Kevin would take like a year off to go live life again, which I know he would never. But I just wish that he would.
He has billions to make.
How much money do you need? Like I wish he would just take a year.
He's being greedy at this point.
Have you seen this man's house? Does he plan on moving? What are you making his money for? Like I know you got it, bro. Relax. I wish he would just take a year off just to go live life again, so we can just get one more, and then you could retire. Just be done.
Yeah. I don't want to see you act ever again. I don't want to see you do none of that stuff.
I'm talking about from comedy.
Oh, he can just go off and do everything else?
He's gonna do movies. That's where all his money comes from.
Yeah, that's true.
It is what it is. You see how mad they were about Borderlands? Oh man, that's just promo. But if I was him, yeah, I would always do movies. I just wish he would take a year off, and then he could come back and then be the funniest again, and then just disappear. You don't ever have to do it again.
Yeah.
Because your last 3 specials have. Oh man, the one with
was it the one at his house? Was that the one you're talking about?
I like that one. The one with the 360 stage, could not watch it. Unwatchable.
Oh, okay.
In the football stadium, couldn't do it.
What Up Now or something like that? All black outfit.
What now? Yeah, no, couldn't watch it.
Dang, why not? Was it was too grandiose?
One, I hate the 360 stage as a concept. It's dumb, especially for stand up.
Because why am I looking at your back? Tell me the joke.
I hate that as a concept. It's super stupid. 2, the jokes just weren't. Was that the orangutan? Really? Was it that one? And that was like the only kind of funny thing. Yeah. Like he used to have real quotables. Like you get like 3 or 4. There's memes I still use it to this day, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. Anything else you want to? You know what? Let's look at the nugget. I feel like there's some shit on the. Goddamn. My hands are so cold.
Same. All right, I'm a true Minnesotan. I will fight through.
I'm a Nigerian. This is tough.
You're a Nigerian by birth. Relax.
Eat mud. My